To get this tray fitted, which I've made foot back end, and that's going to be fixed in between the rails, so we'll get that installed in there now. And then the next job after that then is to get me shockers on. So the shocks I'm using Desert Lizards, and I'm using the droop. So I've got the soft springs in here where with full droop, to try that out first. So we'll get this tray fitted now and then. Right, so I've got shocks on front and back now, full droop setup. I've just fixed them on to any place at the moment. Obviously we're going to have to try them out after and just find out best position, but they're on there at the minute, so we'll just see how we go from there. So next stage is the electrics and get my servo mounted and my electrics. So next stage then these here. So we've got Rhinoesc ESC 80 amps that's going in that, and we're going to have these 9-1s 55 kg servers going in front and back as well. So I'm hoping to get this mounted across here. So just see how that goes with that. Get the receiver on here probably. The thing with these custom made rigs are that obviously it's a build in progress and things can alter, and you have to alter things as you go along. So it's just a matter about seeing what goes where, trying it, and if it works it works. If it don't work, just try something different. But that's all the art of the game anyway, with crawling. See what works and see what don't work. So we'll carry on then and get this servo mounted in the front of here. Right then, we've tidied that up a little bit now. The main thing obviously is to keep everything away from these moving parts here, which is a little bit tight. Probably might miss switch on there. Actually on this side I've got these aerials, they're supposed to come off at 90 degrees to each other, but that's for good reception. It would be in a crawl, I'm not going to be that far away anyway from the truck, so I might just thread these around the front and give them a go at that. See how we go with that. So next thing that I'm going to be looking at then is I've made a front bumper to go on. So this is my front bumper here. I'm going to be looking at putting that on the front of there as well. So we'll get that on next and have a look at that. So wheels on, and so this is the body that I'm going to be having on. I've already trimmed this down a little bit just so that we can just see. I had to trim it down to try and work out obviously how big to make the bed, as I've custom made the bed, 3D printed that. So we're looking at something like that as a start off point. So it's looking more like a truck now, is that? Right, so next is these are my wheels that I'm looking at putting on. So these are some lightweight carbon rims, some rupture tyres, and those should go on okay. One of the problems that I did come across, because these have all been upgraded, the ends here are bigger than your standard ones, so the nut as well with a built-in washer, that wouldn't fit inside there. So I've had to grind the edge down a little bit to try and fit that in there. Also then, because they're slightly bigger than standard, my spanner socket wouldn't fit in there, so I've had to make this special to fit in to tighten it up. So just bear that in mind if you're using upgraded axles at any time. So that'll go on there. So inside of these I've got some 3D foams in here, which are these ones here. So these are my own custom print of these. So they feel alright. We'll have to just test them out and see how we go with them. But I can always fine tune them and make some more if they don't perform. So we'll get these on as well shortly and see how those go. chopping about on my body, trying to get my body fitting a little bit better. A couple of shock posts in here. I've got all my electrics all fitted and finished off. Rear server on, just a little box cover over at rear server. So new axle stands all for it. That's the underneath. So I've got all ready for go now. So the next big stage really is to be painting and spraying that a nice colour. I'll just get a battery in here and then you can see how it goes. So that's the Rhino fired up. So steering, 55 kilogram servo in front and servo in back, 55 kilogram servo in back as well. So I've got all these set up on my radio link so that I can do various options. If I switch that switch forward into the steering, I get a crab effect. Switch that switch to the back position, we've got wheels like that. Middle position, just forward. We've got the rear working on this toggle switch here. I've got some speed settings on this here. That's throttle full on. If you want to go a little bit faster, and then back there for full speed. So that's, as I say, with the radio link 7 channel. Right, so last job here is the body. So I've sprayed that up. Got a slight crack here coming at the back. I should have probably rounded these corners off instead of doing it to a point. Just leaves one job then, and that's to pull this off if I can. So that's it. It's not perfect, but it'll soon get smashed up probably, like all rock crawler bodies do. So that'll just fit on there, and there we are, finished. One or two decals maybe to put on, and that's the finished truck. So all I need now is get out on some rocks. Right, thanks for watching this build. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've got any questions you can always put them in the comments below and I'll try and answer where I can. So the only thing now is then to take it for a run and see how we go. So please subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you.